Yo, what up guys? My name's Chad.
I'm Alex.
Calling out to you realtors out there. We got some tips. We're walking around Niagara Falls right now and it's freaking cold. But yeah, we're gonna start off. You're probably struggling at the current moment, maybe selling some houses, or it's a buyer's market, they like to say. We got 3 tips we're gonna talk about. One's gonna be Facebook, one's gonna be Instagram, and the other's gonna be Snapchat. You're probably a little worried about Snapchat, don't worry. All right, Alex is gonna take over Facebook here. I'll talk about Instagram and maybe touch a little bit on Snapchat. So give her, homeboy.
Right.
Well, you better be prepared. Start talking. All right, Alex isn't prepared. So basically, Facebook, you need to target. Targeting is the biggest thing. You're spending your advertising dollars maybe on, I don't know, a print ad, or let's say it's, well, you know, public transit, or one of those cool signs that say, hey, this advertisement's working because you sat on it, right? All this money is being spent, and it's good that you're spending it. But the problem is you can't track who's actually sitting on that bench looking at that advertisement. So the big advantage of Facebook here, guys, is actually tracking it. You know who's looking, how old they are, demographics, how much money they're making, whether or not they're actually liking, looking, engaging.
Or if they're just window shoppers and you can retarget them later.
Exactly. Even if they're window shoppers, you have the opportunity to set up what's known as a Facebook tracking pixel. Now what this does is it tracks their movement of your Facebook to your webpage and then follows them around. If you've ever seen on Facebook or Google or anything like that, where you search for something, let's say it's a watch, you know, a nice watch, let's say, I can't think of a watch name right now, let's say Rolex. But if you're looking up Rollies are gonna follow you all over Facebook. It's ridiculous. It's known as retargeting. Now, we're gonna move on to Instagram. Homeboy over here better have some info.
Consistency is imperative. You got to be consistent with everything you're doing on there, whether you're posting, whether you're engaging with everybody else. Most of all, you want to be consistent. So you want to be engaging with your competitors' followers, and you want to be talking to them. You want to be liking all their posts and just being around them. And then from there, it's just posting great content. You can post user-generated content. You can find your content, whether you're going on inc361.com, Imgur.com, that's imgur.com, or really if you just if you go through your Instagram feed, you can find a lot of really cool photos that are relevant to your niche, especially if you're targeting your competitors' followers. So all you gotta do is just take a snapshot. It's called regramming. You just put it on your own Instagram, and that's pretty much it. Consistency is imperative.
Awesome. Couldn't say it better myself. Consistency, that's huge. If you can't post twice a day, post once a day. If you can't post once a day, get off of Instagram. Now, Snapchat. Snapchat's a big one. A lot of people say it's useless. I disagree. The reasons for it is because lots of people are on it. And when I say lots of people are on it, lots of people are on it. Snapchat is huge. It's video. It creates urgency. It's a sales product in and of itself. So let's say we're talking about a home. All right, let's use one of these 3 homes right here behind us, if you can kind of see it. I have no idea. But if you're talking about home 1, home 2, or homes 3, let's say, you have the opportunity to do Snapchats to specific people. That's a personalized message. It's customized. Now, people will pay more for customization. And the reasons for it is because it's tailored directly to them. So you find out, A, the customer wants 2 bedrooms and a bath. You focus on what they're looking at. They call it hot buttons in sales, right? You guys should know this, you're realtors. But basically, to market these 3 houses, Snapchat is a huge opportunity, because even though young people are on Snapchat, there's a lot of young adults still on Snapchat who are looking for a realtor to help them out with a first-time home buy. So really, it becomes basics and just really understanding what's going on and how to get the attention of where people are. So I don't know if Alex has got any closing remarks or anything, but we'll see what he's got to say.
Snapchat is just more personal. You know, if you're targeting somebody, let's say in Toronto, over here in Niagara Falls, it's about an hour and a half away. You have a nice home here in Niagara Falls, and you've got people, your demographics in Toronto, because right now they own a $900,000 home, they sell it, and they made a few $100,000 on it. And now around here, most of the homes, the average is usually about $200,000 to $300,000 for a home. So that's a huge score. So what you can do, rather than having them set up a meeting and have them come all the way from Toronto down to Niagara Falls, you just take some nice snaps of the home, the room, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, the master room, the basement, and
set it all up in a story too, so everybody sees it, sees what you're doing on a daily basis.
It needs to be a congruent story. Everything in marketing comes down to storytelling. It needs to be congruent though. everything needs to make sense and needs to ultimately just tell a story. That's pretty much it.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for checking out the Realtor Tips episode 1. Check back in a few days and we'll see if we can set up our second episode. Once again, my name was Chad.
My name's Alex.
Take care, guys.
Next time we need to be